I'm really happy to share Boots' story. Boots is a dog that I'd found in the temple area where lots of dogs in Bali are thrown away. I hope you like his story and enjoy seeing his transformation.
Hey Buddha. Buddha. Bukan Buddha.
It was all really sad, really. Somebody had thrown this little dog who looked a bit like a mangy fox away, but the worst thing was that he clearly couldn't see anything because his eyes were fused shut.
Good afternoon from Bali. I've come back to the temple to look for the dog who has the eye problem. He could barely see, his eyes were so bad. Hello guys. Don't know where he is. He's not in the constantly burning trash pile over here. Hi, buddy! I found you. How you doing, mate? Hey, Buta. Good boy. Good boy. Shall we get you to the vet so you can see out your eyeballs again? Eh? Good boy. Good boy. What a good boy. You coming? Shall we go?
I had no idea why somebody had thrown him away. I guess it's because his eyes had a big problem, and he also had a really bad skin problem as well.
Alright, easiest rescue dog ever. He's a lovely, lovely dog. I'm about to take him to the vet. I'm just going to put him in the car and we'll get him some treatment. Who's a good boy? You scared? It's going to be okay.
It must have been really confusing and scary for him, not able to see or know what was going on. Obviously, Boots was in bad condition, but when the vet checked out his teeth, they saw that his teeth were really bad as well, and they'd been ground down, probably from trying to chew his way out of a cage.
Hi, Boota. Hi, Birdie. You coming out? Come on, Birdie. Hey, Birdie. Hey. Good boy. Good boy.
Sunset Vet had cleaned up his eyes, but it quickly became clear that there were bigger problems because he couldn't quite open either eye properly. There was a skin condition too, which made him really, really itchy, but this was easily treatable.
He's had some medicated wash, and they're looking after his eyes. They constantly develop gunk, so they have to be cleaned like 3 times a day, and even then, in between, there's still a lot of gunk there.
Sunset Vet explained to me that Boots likely had a disease called entropion, which is when the eyelashes are inside out, meaning they constantly scratch his eyes. The only way that this can be fixed is with an operation.
So, I'm just looking forward to when we can get your operation, Boots. But his skin has to improve first. Obviously, they can't do an operation on his eyes when he's got a skin condition, so we need that to fix, and then we can give him his operation. Hey, Boots. Good boy. Imagine having to live not being able to see like him all his life, only to be dumped and left alone at the temple, but this is the start of the rest of his life. He's gonna be okay. Boots, hey, buddy.
It was amazing to see how happy this little dog was, despite all the pain he'd been living through his whole life. From the start, Boots was just the friendliest dog. I felt a bit sad for him knowing that so many humans had let him down, but I was really happy as well because finally he was in a place where he could be loved and cared for, and most importantly, he could get better.
So I haven't been to see Boots for like a whole week because I was a bit sick and my throat was really bad and I had quite a bad cough. I didn't want to spread it around, especially to the good vets here at Sunset Vet. So I finally got to come and see him after a week, and yeah, as you can see, his eyes just aren't good. They need to operate on his eyelids, but he looks like his fur's much better, and he's improving. Like, the skin around his eyes is improving, but even though they're giving him eye drops 3 times a day, he still can hardly see, the poor guy. So hopefully have his operation soon. Sadly, nobody has come forward to foster him, which is a bit of a shame, isn't it, Boots? Because you're such a good boy. Yeah, hopefully I can find someone. Please get in touch if you can foster this lovely, lovely dog. And his skin, like, it's not so pink and raw anymore, and his fur is so glorious. He's like a little fox, this guy. And He was originally called Boots, Buta, which is Indonesian for blind, and I didn't want to call him that because he's not blind. He's just got really bad eyelids. So I changed his name to Boots, and as it turns out, he's got little boots, haven't you, Boots?
I went to visit Boots at every available moment, knowing that he was going to have his operation soon.
That Boots has finally just had his eye operation, so his right eye, his left eye, what was the worst eye? His left eye has been removed because the eyelid was causing such irritation that it was just harming him, and there was no use to have the eyeball there. So Sunset Vet told me that the best thing to do was to completely remove his left eye, and then his right eyelid has been operated on as well so that it doesn't irritate the right eyeball as much. So the operation was a success, but he's going to have to stay in Sunset Vet Ubud now for another week or so while he recovers. Obviously, it's quite a hectic one, so we'll see how he does. My poor Boots. Oh, my Boots. My Bootsy boy. Where's my Boots? One of his eyeballs have gone. But it's for the best. I guess it can't be very nice for him waking up with no balls, missing an eyeball, and an operation on his other eyelid. So he's had it. It's done. He's wagging his tail as always. What a little hero of a dog you are, Boots. I love you. You're such a good boy. Hey, Boots.
It was hard to see because he was not doing so well, but through it all he was wagging his tail. He was such a good boy. I was really happy he had the operation done though, because it meant that he'd be able to see firstly out of his right eye, and that his left eye wouldn't cause him any irritation anymore.
You can see his right eye is much more open than it was before, and that's because they've operated on his eyelid, which was inside out, and all of the eyelashes were screwing up his eye. But obviously it was a fairly major operation, so it still doesn't look great, but his eye is much more open, and hopefully he'll have a good amount more visibility now. Good afternoon from Bali. I've come to finally collect Boots from the vet. Let's get out of here, Boots. Hey, Betty. Oh, Boots. He's finally leaving Sunset Vet. I've done an incredible job with him. Look at him. Doesn't he look better? He's finally coming for a bit of love at my house. Very, very happy. Oh, you good boy. Thank you, Sunset Vet. This is Boots' first ever walk on a leash.
I'd been appealing for somebody to foster or adopt Boots, but sadly nobody came along. It's the main problem I have here, trying to find homes for some of the dogs that I rescue. So I thought, okay, I'll take him back to my house and really give him the recovery he deserves after the lifetime of being treated so badly. I just wanted him to be treated well.
Boots! Keep going, Boots! Boots! Bootsy! If I stay still, he doesn't know where I am. Oh, Boots. Oh, Betty.
As the weeks went by, Boots' fur got a lot better, his eyes got a lot better. He was really starting to enjoy life. He'd play with all the other dogs when we go for walks, and he was just the loveliest little dog to have around. I knew this wasn't going to last forever though. I can't adopt every single dog who I rescue, so I really got my mind to searching for a new home for Boots, and a home that he really deserved.
Bootsy! Oh. Oh. Alright, we're at the supermarket, and I'm buying one Boots. Cost nothing. Return love, so much love. Bootsy boy, you look so good, Boots. You had a nice bath. Look at you, good boy, Boots.
Took a long time, but finally we were able to secure Boots the best new home, and I was so excited.
Hey, Boots boy.
Boots now spends his life living with his adopter, Bronwyn. They're having the best time ever, and I could not have wished for a better home for Boots. He spends his days going for walks and receiving as much love as he ever deserved. I'm really, really happy for him. This is just the perfect ending for a lovely dog who had the hardest start.
Are you having a happy 5 minutes? Careful, good boots. Oh. You're a happy boy.
When I look back at how Boots was when we found him compared to how he is today, it really just fills my heart with joy. Boots was always the happiest boy, even though humans had treated him so poorly. He must have spent a long time living in a cage before I met him, and I'm so happy that he's finally got the ending that he really deserves.
Thank you very much for watching Boots' video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed seeing him recover. As always, you're very welcome to support what I do by becoming a patron or by giving to my vet bill, which you can see in the comments section. Otherwise, a great way to support is to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. It really helps me to grow the channel. So until the next rescue, thanks for watching.